Sainsburys is Aspall's Imperial Cider. It's 8.2%, and it says an exceptional full-bodied cider with a decadent candied fruit aroma. So yeah, 8.2%. It's got some hairy nads on it at that. A rich, complex cider made with what? With a blend of muscovado sugar and a single year's harvest of bittersweet apples. So 8.2%. It's a good strength. Sometimes you can have so many beers that you can't see one you actually want to drink, and I just fancied something that's boozy, strong, and it gives me that I don't give a monkeys thing. So this is new in at Sainsburys. I think it was £2 or £2.50 for the bottle. But yeah, when I seen it, Imperial Cider, I thought, get in the basket. So, and that's weird. That's weird seeing my face on that screen there doing that. Get in the basket. Yeah, it's like, what? And he's doing it again. Fuck off. Yeah, just said fuck off to myself. It's weird. So yeah, lots of carbonation. Golden. You could call it a light amber pour. Whitehead. Whoa, that's boozy. Jesus mother. Old Rosie. Yeah, this will give me some. Put the smile back on my face. Right, here we go. Apples. No surprise. Which other one? Oh, that aroma. You can, the anticipation from the strength hits you. Oh, sweetness, a bit of sweet taste. There's a dryness to it. Good evening. And I'm back on the home brewing. Yeah. So I've got three beer kits, one spirits kit to do this week. And good evening, Craig. I do like still ciders. I am a swine for mixing ciders and beer, which is my downfall, because obviously never ever mix if you can. Wow, that is strong. It will be distilled, but it won't be distilled on camera. Not by me anyway. But yeah, you can do spirit kits, non-distilled. There are better yeast than the still spirits yeasts. Alcotech do a 23%. It was between £2 and £2.50. With regards to the fermented vodka, Alcotech do a high yield yeast that gets you up to about 23%. I used that once to make like a fermented vodka basically, and then I added still spirits and prestige spirits flavourings to it. I'll just apologise, but no one's seen that. And yeah, it made like fermented. Yeah, it made a fermented vodka. Now, fermented vodka doesn't taste as good as normal vodka. You know, there are aftertastes, sadly. But if you haven't got an air still or some sort of distilling equipment, it is also £2.50. I thought it was, yeah, somewhere around those lines rather. It does make, Jesus, I'm already on 25 past. I'm in for a bollocking. Yeah, it does make a around about 23% vodka. And once you add the essences, you know, still spirits are the best, got to be honest. So you can get a whiskey at 23% or a vodka, you know. It ain't going to be shop quality, but, you know, it's drinkable, but not something I'd show to the friends, you know, people who are going to take the piss out of you. But it's certainly neckable at about 20 to 23%. Now, if you distill it, then obviously you can have, with an air still, you'll go up to 60%, then you water it back down to 40. With the other type of still, can't remember the bloody name of them, but you can get it up to 95% vodka, which you then distill, you then water back down to 40%. No, I wouldn't have thought aging would get any better. Would you want to drink 95% spirit? No. You water it down using decent water. Good evening. And for everyone who knows, and I'm sure other people, for those who watch the beer community, Mr. Crummy Beard is a Nottingham beer reviewer. So, good evening, matey. And how was your beer unboxing tonight? Was it okay? So tonight, Mr. Crummy Beard went live for the first time. And I know it's scary live. And good to see you. And I hope everything went well. And you wasn't too scared. And once you get into the flow, you're very good. It's all good. Yeah, I'm glad you're going down the own brewing route as well. Yeah, it's a good route to go down. Yeah. You drink 60%. Oh, bless you. Home brewing's a learning process. I mean, let's be fair. You're always learning, you know. In life, you're always learning. Anybody who thinks they know everything is wrong, because technology moves on. What you thought you knew 10 years ago, technology has moved on. There are better ways of doing everything. But yeah, cask strength whiskies, oh, bless you. Whereabouts in Nottingham are you, out of curiosity? Unless you don't want to give your area away. I'm in Sherwood, by the way. So next to the Valley Road. Although the Valley Road has got a sore point with me at the moment, because that's where I had a smash the other week. And since it wrote my car off, you know, I'm a bit. It's not a good place. Yeah, I can't drive down that same road anymore at the moment. Well, some. Oh, you're near Cinder Hill then? Cinder Hill, Bulwell, Ilkeston, Kimberley. Not far away from my daughter then, and my mother-in-law. And the father-in-law as well. Yeah. Father-in-law. Oh, bless you. Yeah. We're not far away then. I did discover you the other month because I think it was Bullman. If you've heard of Bullman, great lad from Carlisle. He gets his beers before everybody else in the country. Well, bar Sainsburys, but that's a sore point. And for him at least. And he was on about Nottingham beer reviewers the other week, a few months ago now. And he says there's a new beer reviewer in Nottingham. And I thought, didn't even know there was any beer reviewers in Nottingham. And I thought, oh, I'll check them out. So what I did, went on YouTube and I tapped in Nottingham beer reviewer. And it came up with your name. And then it came up with Craft Beer Basic. So Craft Beer Basic, I think I don't know if so yeah, Craft Beer Basic, he works at Neon Raptor. He does, yeah. Yeah, he did work at the junkyard. To be fair, I don't go into Nottingham that much because there's far too many twats with knives, and students. Um, but yeah, he worked at the junkyard, so he knows a lot about the craft beer industry, and on his beer reviews, he comes across as a good lad. You know, like all of us, you're all learning a trade. You know, if you look, there's some people in the chat. Kent Beer Reviews, check him out. He's an amazing beer reviewer. You know, and you learn. I find you learn off other beer reviewers. Oh, did it? I've not been to Junkyard, to be fair. I think it's because I haven't really gone downtown for years. And yeah, now he's at Neon Raptor. Oh, good place to be at, to be fair. Is Junkyard closed? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, because of COVID, I presume. Damn. I know Liquid Light, they've got their new tap room coming around the corner in that Snenton area. And that'll be interesting as well. And if you'll know Adventure, you've heard of adventurebeer.co.uk, surely. Ant. Great little resource for Nottinghamshire beers. If you've not already heard of it, I'm sure you have. If you're from Nottingham, you will have heard of him. And he gets all his beers from all the Nottinghamshire and basically East Midlands breweries. And it's a great resource for East Midlands beers. And the bloke who does the delivering, he's the owner, and he's a great bloke. And he knows so much. Such a awesome bloke. Anyway, so strong cider. Whoa, 8 points. I think it was 2%. Yeah, it was 2%. Let me just make sure the rest goes in. Oh, bless you. Never leave a drop behind. You know, we all learn that in life, don't we? Strong. Whoa, it is strong. Don't mix your beers. So don't do 3 IPAs before and then go on an Imperial cider, because you'll be feeling it. Wow. Australia as well. I know Australia very well. It's like a Chinese person. I know Brock's there as well. Only too well. What about Snenton? Or me? Yeah, well, it's going to be apples on the nose, isn't it? Unfortunately, you know, ciders are ciders, aren't they? You know, Jackhammer 7.2. Jackhammer, Brewdog. How am I scaring you? What, because of the area? Yeah, it is Brewdog. Thank God for that. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, you forget. Yeah, but that's across the UK. I've never had any issues. But then again, I come from an inner city background. You can spot the idiots from a mile away. And that area of Nottingham around Snenton, it's not a bad area, to be fair. It's got better over the years. Years ago, it had a real bad reputation. Although Bubbles Massage is still there. Bubbles Massage. Oh, bless you. Stab-proof vest. Don't scare him. Ooh. Magpie Best and Blue Monkey Primate. Do you know something? I actually liked the Blue Monkey Primate. It was really nice. We definitely need to do a collab one night. Yeah. You know, a dual review. Put 2 cameras on, you know, like I use a mobile phone. I don't know if you do. But I use a mobile phone. One, because it's dead easy. You know, you click it and you go. And you just talk to the mobile phone. And you could set it up to do both at the same time on 2 channels. doing the comments, that'd be interesting, but you know, there's another thing. But yeah, with StreamYard, if you've used StreamYard, it's an interesting thing. I've used it once to do a test, but I've not done an actual StreamYard review yet. But it'd be good, you know, it'd be good to actually meet up with Craft Beer Basic. I'm not sure his proper name, but it'd be good to meet up with him as well and do 3 Nottinghamshire beer reviewers together. That'd be fantastic, because we would all have our own taste, our opinions. Oh, good, good, good. And you know, for me, obviously I've been reviewing now for nearly 3 years, and it's only really the last 6 months have I really joined the community, as they say. Lots of issues, but the beer review community is outstanding. There are so many great personalities. There's obviously always in life, there's going to be a few dodges, but the majority of people are really nice, you know, up front and nice people. Right. Whoa. I need to be no longer than 5 minutes, so I need to start necking. Wow, that has got some strength to it. Yeah. Whoa. 8.2%. Oh. No more beers after this tonight. I'll be sleeping well. The apple strength really kicks in, and wow, the booziness. Whoa. I think it's the first time I've ever had an Imperial cider that I can remember at least. So, to Mr. Crumbly Beard, have you had beers from Bang the Elephant, Alter Ego, their new stout? Oh, amazing. And Bang the Elephant, you know, we are lucky in Nottingham, as are, I suppose, you know, Yorkshire, Bristol, and other areas around the country, but especially in Nottingham, we have got some amazing breweries around us. And you know, if I think Castle Rock are on about inviting me down or doing something with me, if they do, I'll actually say to them, look, there's other Nottingham beer reviewers, and if they invite me, I'll ask them if they'll invite you as well, because I think it's good to share that wealth around. They are amazing. You know, to say they're only nano breweries. Good. That's good to know, because I can, you know, if they come back to me and say that, then I want to, yeah, it'd be good. From a beer reviewing point of view, yeah. Especially as in Nottingham anyway. Like beer reviewers across the UK, supporting our local is what it's all about, because we support local. Urban Chicken, yeah. Good evening, Darren. Hope you're well, matey. There's a story to everyone in the background. There's a story of Urban Chicken. I can't remember the bloke's actual name. I think it's Rob. Might not be Rob. And if he's watching, he'll have a go. I do apologise. But he brewed a beer the other week, and he wasn't happy with his brew, so he poured it away because he did not like what it came out at. Other breweries said to him, do this to your brew to change the brew, but he wouldn't have it, so he poured it. And that to me is where, when you look at what Audi did with their Twice as Nice IPA, which was disgusting, that is quality control. And that's where, you know, beer reviewers, they may not acknowledge us, but by God, they watch reviews. I know that because of certain local breweries. They do watch your reviews, and So to have that sort of quality control over your own beer, if he's not happy with it, he's chucking it. Fair play. That's the sort of quality you want. I mean, you don't want somebody who thinks, yeah, stuff it, the public will buy that. Because Twice as Nice IPA, or double IPA as it actually is, was a disgusting IPA from Aldi. The Jamming Lager one was also disgusting. It was a strawberry lager that tasted very little of strawberries and wasn't nice at all. And the whole Aldi range wasn't that good. And there's people on the channel, reviewers and beer drinkers alike, who didn't like it. Yes, I know, I know. Thank you. And from a Derby fan, that means a lot. It does. You know I'm only jesting, don't you? You know, I wish Forest and Derby were both in the Premier League. Am I sick of Manchester and London clubs? Yes. Yeah. We need the East Midlands clubs up there. Can you remember when Notts County were in the Premier League as well? Or Division 1 it was called back then. At one stage I think there was Derby, Leicester, Nottingham Forest and County in. It was Division 1 back then. Back in 1992-93 season. And County now, wow. Yeah, not so good. It's tough. When you drop a league, it's really, really tough. So, Aspall's Imperial Cider. It's funny, you know, today Forest fans are saying, without Derby in the same league as us, it kills the league. Because playing Derby is our local cup final. You know, win or lose, it's the cup final for us if you can't get to a cup final. And that sentiment, I understand. Banter aside, you know, because there's always going to be banter, let's be fair. But, you know, you need your local clubs up there with you, so you can give them some 125 miles per hour in a Fiat 500. Shit. Don't think I'll bother. Good evening, Phil. So, I need to wrap this review up because I'm about 15 minutes late and I'll get a bollocking off the wife. Good evening, Neil. How are you, matey? So, just about to end this review. One does apologise. On the camera, it looks like a golden pour. Apples, bittersweet on the taste. There's a dryness to it. 8.2%, so there's some wicked strength. This is a strong cider. And it made up for I've got to be honest, 1, 2, 3 crap beers on a row. I've never had 3 dodgy beers on a row in a long time. ABV certainly hitting home, 8.2%. It's strong. But yeah. Oh God, that wasn't good. And good evening, matey. Yeah, they were awful. I've got to be honest. I did not appreciate anything. Good evening, matey. Well, rough with the smooth, isn't it? So at some stage, you're going to drink. You're going to hit some crap beers tonight from the same brewery. 3 dodgy ones, not good, not good. But an Imperial cider, wow. It hit home really nice, and I can't be any longer because I'm going to get a bollocking. And like most blokes out there, we've either got a wife or a partner or even children that are looking at you thinking, get your fucking ass back in that house. And for me, £2.50, thank you for the remember of the price. £2.50 for an Imperial cider, 8.2%. That's a good price. You know, if you're a cider lover, £2.50 for an 8.2% is a decent price. Cheers, matey. Out of 5 for me. Oh, it is a good price for an 8.2. You won't get an 8.2 stout for that. Well, old Tom. Not for that size bottle though. Out of 5, a good 4. I'd say a good 4.55. Yeah. Out of 5. It was really nice. And that's it for this cider review. That 2k subs, we're going to have to think of something interesting. I'm thinking a trip down. What I am thinking is, I need a wee, is a trip down Brewmeister Snake Venom Road, but using StreamYard. So imagine this: we get to 2,000 subscribers, if and when, because there's no guarantees, obviously. But we get to 2,000 subscribers. So say we do, then we go on a StreamYard. All of us on the StreamYard. I click the link. We all can join the feed, and as a community, we all get pissed as once, and then they all get the bollockings off the wife later. And would that be interesting? That, to me, that sounds awesome. When and if, yeah. Once we get to over 1,950, then I'll know that there's a very, very good possibility. Could you imagine that? Oh, not just beer reviewers, but fans. You know, not fans. Fans is shit. I hate that fucking word. Friends of the channel. Friends. Always friends. Yes. Now, Snake Venom. You'll have to check my review out. Snake Venom is lethal. 67.5%. You can go from sober to pissed in 20 minutes. Yeah, I do mean pissed. You know, it's not for the faint-hearted. You know, if you're feeling rough after the first shot, you stop. You know, let's be fair. You don't go above what you can handle. If you think you're a big man and you can go further, you know, and you're struggling, you don't. You go as far as you are. Yeah, you will need a few days, but you go as far as you can willingly, you know, go to. Never put yourself in danger. But saying that, it would be an interesting one, because it would be funny. It'd be a great community thing. And yeah, as long as nobody hurts themselves, you know, that I wouldn't want, you know. It's got to be a Friday or Saturday night for sure. It can't be a weeknight, that's for sure. I've got work. But when or if, it's got to be if, because you never know. I could reach 1,720 subscribers and never go any further. You never know with YouTube. My subscribers go up and down like a woman on Forest Road's knickers. Yeah. You won't believe it. It's like it goes up 2, down 2, up 2, down 2. And you think, Jesus Christ, why would you subscribe if you're going to unsubscribe 2 seconds later? But I reckon most of them are bots anyway, so there you go. Anyway, right, better go up the house. Thank you everybody for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Loved, as always. Yes. Thank you, mate. And good to see you. We need to catch up one day. And if you're at Nottingham Craft Beer Festival on a Friday in August, that'd be really interesting. And also Robin Hood Beer Festival in October. Lots of beer reviewers there from all different sides. Oh, that'd be good. And right, thank you all. I did say 4.55. Cheers and see you later. Oh, bollocking, come in. I need a piss. Cheers, mate.